Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Trey. Happy birthday to you. Hello, this is a very special tribute video to my best friend in the whole world. My comrade, my compadre, my BFF, as you will, my best friend, my Patrick Star or SpongeBob or whichever one he wants to be, because it's his birthday. He gets to be whatever he wants to be, called or what's not, whatever terminology you want. This video is a tribute and slash birthday present for my best buddy. I would like to talk about how great my best friend is to me, how important he is to me, and all that jazz. This video is for you, buddy. It's a tribute to you. Alright, Trey, you're my best friend. Uh, Period. Just hands down. You're like my lifelong best friend. It's forever. You will always be my best buddy. If there is honestly anything in this world that really is like best friendship, I think that's our symbol. Our symbol is best friendship. You're my best friend, buddy. Uh, yeah. So this is a story, pretty much an origin story of how me and my best buddy became best buddies. Um, and Trey knows the story. We lived the story. We still live the story. Hey, so we've known each other ever since like third grade. Uh, in a really small, it was like middle school, like it was a middle school or something like that, like in third grade, and we talked a lot, but our friendship really started to boom. Like our bro friendship, our best camaraderie friendship, whatever, and so on. Our bond formed in a special group. Uh, it was a special like class or kind of a thing that would make it was a class. Yeah, it was. Sorry, it's hard to. Uh, it was a class for people that didn't really have like a good social standing. It was hard, like, yeah. So I was. My parents signed me up for that program or that class after I don't know, it was like at a certain time, and so my parents signed me up for it, and it was in a small room. The teacher was Mr. Grotwald. We'd go. It was like with three people. I think it was like three people. It was me, Trey, and another friend of ours named Patrick, and I think another friend of ours too, Tristan, was also in the class, I believe. It was that time when our friendship actually, started to be best friends. Uh, we'd go out and like the class would have us do like special activities, like we'd make cotton candy one day, or we'd play silly games, or we'd talk, and it was really a fun time. One time Mr. Gutwald we'd get our like snow stuff, and we'd actually go sledding down this hill. I forgot the name of the hill. I think it was like Angel something hill or Heaven something hill. I can't remember the exact name, but we'd always go there, and not always go there, but we'd go there sometimes when it's winter, and we go down the hill and sled, and we would laugh and do the silliest shit, and we'd get we honestly the people in that class got good friendship, but Trey was the one who was by far the closest friend uh, I had made, and it continued doing so. In fact, we'd like whenever we'd go to, like, if there was like a birthday party event, like Patrick would always hold a birthday every year, or whenever a birthday party every time it was his birthday, or his parents would throw him one, and we would always go there. I mean, I'd go there, and he would wind up there too, and so we just continued to bond, solidify our friendship. Even with Patrick too, our friendship bonded. Uh, we'd do stuff. We'd stay up late at night. We'd we'd play games at the parties. We played Halo. One time we played Halo. I was that one time. We went there and all Patrick really did was play Halo when he had it that one time, and yeah, that was interesting. We'd also like one time we'd also stay up late watching Big Bang Theory, or watching like the Transformers movie or playing like a Transformers game, and we'd also play like uh, Monster Rancher. I brought that courtesy of me. I brought the. I brought one time I brought at the party. I brought Big Bang Theory and the Monster Rancher game, which is a great game by the way. It's a great classic game. Not many people play it, but it's I digress. It's a great game. Uh, so yeah, it's that's when we started to do when we started to go to events like that and like birthday parties and stuff like that. Our friendship got continued to grow and stuff like that, and then oh well, we'd start hanging out more. I mean, like Trey would invite me to his house and we'd hang, or like his birthday and stuff like that. We'd go, or like sometimes when I was in Iowa and stuff like that. When I was yeah, when I was whenever he invited me over. He was Trey's actually the like when I moved out of Lake Mills. Trey it was actually the only one that I still kept in touch with a lot. Bond. They say like bonds usually like get out of reach when you move and stuff like that. You find new people, like you move on, people move on, and me and Trey actually stayed. We stayed pretty strong. Our friendship stayed pretty strong. We were like best friends. Honestly, we're Patrick and we're SpongeBob and Patrick. That's our relationship. That's best friendship. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like some people think like the best friendship goes up to a certain like just best friends go up to a certain point. It continues. It's a real thing. Best friendship. Best friends, and he's always been there for me, and I've always been there for him. When whenever said person needs it, we continue to talk on the phone. We still talk on the phone. We're best friends. we talk about stuff. We talk about stuff we don't usually talk about to others, which is cool. It's like we're basically brothers at this point. And if I were to like be in like some life risking situation, I'd literally like if I had to like if I was like in a life or death situation, and I got to choose like one person, like as like in order for you to live, this one person has to do this one thing. I would trust it with Trey. Even if you didn't know what he was doing, I'd still trust it with Trey. That's how far I'd go. That's how far my trust goes. I believe in him. He's my buddy. You're my buddy. I hope you watch this video. But because this is basically your present, it's a tribute video to you, buddy. And yeah, it's amazing. Like he's. I'm sorry if I'm mumbling too. This is deep shit. Uh, yeah. So uh, cool things about Trey. He's loyal. Um, he like he will honestly be there. He's an amazing person. He'll honestly, if you're like stressing out, he'll find a way to cheer you up. Uh, his laugh alone can cheer you up. His his sense of humor makes. Oh my god, Trey's sense of humor is amazing. It's every time I'm like ridiculously down, and like the I kid you not, something that cheers me up right away is his laugh, and like the ways he tries to make me laugh. Like he'd do something really silly, or he would say something that like I would totally say. Like me and him like think the same thing sometimes, and it's just the funniest thing. Uh, so yeah, he's loyal. He's funny. Like if you're in like a deep shit, he'll stay with you for a while. He'll make sure you feel better and feel good about yourself. Yeah, he's you're amazing, buddy. You're my best friend, and yeah, I know I'm saying that a lot, but because I really mean it. You're like my best buddy. You're like the brother, like the non blood brother. Yeah, it's like as far as like yeah, blood. You're family at this. You're family. You've always been family to me, buddy. And man. Wow, we actually, looking back, we've been friends for a long ass time. Man, looking back at all the cool shit we've done. Shit, man. Yeah, you're my best buddy. Yeah, man, this is, yeah. Oh man. Ah, oh man. Just looking back at all the things we've done, and man, lost in words a lot too. Like, it's. I think it's amazing how far we've come to. Uh, I'm getting. I'm sorry. I'm getting dragged off. This is a touchy video. It's a birthday video. It's like, yeah, it's a birthday present for my buddy. I want to make sure it's great and all. Uh, I'm gonna leave it as it is, warts and all, if it's kind of messed up. I'm just trying to think of more awesome things to say about this awesome person that's my best buddy, and it's just so many words that I want to say. It just, yeah, he's my, yeah, best buddy. I think is all I've been saying so far. Uh, he's honestly the best person. Honestly, out of everything in the, like, beyond like everything. He's the best person I've ever known. He's personality wise and person wise. He's as kind as people get. He is as loyal as people get. He's as supportive as people get. So I want to thank you, my best buddy, for being a great and wonderful friend, for being with me when I needed a friend, when I needed a dear friend. And yeah, thank you so much for everything. I hope you really liked this video. And thanks for those that watched it too, to know how I feel about my best buddy. He's honestly like he's my friend. He's my best friend. Period. His best friend forever. I'd never really be the person. I might not have been the person I am today without my best buddy, because they say like you are who you are with, and who you hang out with determines your personality. And I think Trey and all of our other friends too from that class have really made us into a good, have made me into a good person. And I thank you for that. Thank you for everything you've given me, and I shall continue to give. I hope I give to you what you've given to me. How much I mean to you too, best buddy, best friend, amigo, compadre. Yeah. So happy birthday, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for everything. I hope you loved this video. I'll catch you later.